Oh, there was a bug in here.
Oh God, why would you tell me that now?
Or maybe that was just
mine. Hi guys, it's Eugene.
And Carl.
And it's freeze time again. Alright, so today is... we have to. Today's story is going to be us meeting, or embarrassing ourselves in front of rock stars, and that is not clickbait, that is true. Start off first with, this happened last year at our local fair, the Puyallup Fair. It was just her, me, and my mom, and we were just walking the fair, and we stopped and we watched this band, and I was like, wait, I've seen this band. They opened up for Andy Grammer, and I saw them like 2 months before, and I'm like, this is so cool, like, I just saw them, and I don't have to pay this. And so we stayed for quite a while and watched them play their songs. And after that show, they were like, oh, come up and meet us, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, let's just go. I mean, famous people, I guess, so let's just go. They're called the BGP. They were on America's Got Talent, fun fact. Anyway. Okay, so
before that, like, first of all, she made us watch their, like, whole set. Because she was like, oh my god, I saw them. And while they were, like, finishing up, she bought their CD. She's like, should I buy their CD? She just kept asking us, like, should I? Should I? No, I'm going to. It's important.
I mean, I usually buy their stuff because, like, I want to support them. And so, like, after they were done performing, we went up to them, and, like, a lot of people were, like, talking to them, so we stood in the back for a while. And finally, it was just us left. They come up, and I guess, like...
It was a drummer.
Yeah, it was the drummer. And he was like, he's like, hi! And he puts his hand out. I don't know what I was thinking.
Wait, I'm pretty sure, like, he comes up to it because the drummer, like, the other ones are still talking to somebody else, but, like, the drummer comes up and he's like, hi, nice to meet you. And I give him a shake because I'm cool as a cucumber. I don't care. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I will never be the fangirl, ever. What do you do, Emily?
He puts his hand out and I just hand him my CD and he was like, oh, I don't want that.
No, he's like, I don't need my own CD.
And I'm like, okay, they think that I'm just immediately handing him my CD and I'm like, sign it. No, I legit am holding my purse, my frozen lemonade, my brain is switched, and I'm trying to, like, figure out which hand I shake it with, and it went the wrong way, and so it was just really embarrassing. I didn't want to explain myself because that looked really weird, and I was just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, but you know the cool thing about it, like, you were at the Andy Grammer concert. Oh, that's cool. And she had followed, like, the guitarist or something on Instagram, and he's like, I recognize you both, but I didn't go to the concert. And so they recognize us from her Instagram.
Yeah, because she's, like, all over my account. It's like, when I told them about Andy Grammer, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love him, and stuff, yeah. They were like, oh yeah, I remember that, and then all of a sudden,
they serenaded us, like,
acapella,
like, harmonies and everything.
Yeah, and my mom was like, I remember just looking up and they're singing to you guys, just one-on-one, and I'm like, yeah, that's right.
So it had a good ending today, and we went back, home, and we stopped to get some Mexican food, and we were just talking with her mom, and her mom, oh, did Emily ever show you the video of her embarrassing herself at the Script concert? And I'm like, no, what? This exists? And she's like, oh my god, it's so funny. And she's like laughing to herself, and she's like, I'm gonna show it to you when we get home. Story too. My favorite band is the Script. Like, I love them so much. Like, I am a fangirl, and I can admit that. And so they were coming to town, it was a Train concert, and we were touring with Gavin DeGraw, and it was a Script, and then Train. And I was like, we're going, this is my first time seeing the Script, and then, like, it was my first time also seeing Train and Gavin DeGraw. And so I went with my friend Annika, her mom, and my mom. I made this crew neck, and it says, keep calm and listen to the Script. I put Danny, the lead singer, all over my back. Like, I was 14, so I think, and so, like, I was just shell-shocked when they finally came out. Long story short, day of my life, August 14th, yep. We will either insert the clip or, like, link it in the description box.
Yes.
Because it's hilarious.
Yeah, and I wanted to get views just so I'll be on Ellen and she'll surprise me with them. So, basically they came out, and this was, like, their second to last song. It's, You Won't Feel a Thing, and this is important because I know that Danny loves to run through the crowds, like, at his concerts, but we're in an amphitheater, and so it's just, like, a stage, and then, like, a bunch of seats, and then all of a sudden it goes to outside. We're, like, right next to outside. We're still under, like, the roof, but we're really far back. Like, you have to climb a lot of stairs, you know? And so I'm like, there is no way he's gonna come back here. So, like, in the beginning of the song, he's, like, running around, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, he's actually going around. And these two girls are next to us. They're strangers, and they're like, oh, go, guys, go, go. He could come up here. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I already touched him. Go. We're, like, running, and I grabbed my mom's iPhone because I didn't have a smartphone back then. I didn't get it. And... like, I'm just, like, singing along in the video. You can just hear me singing along to the song. And then, all of a sudden, like, there's a gate. And then there's, like, a lead of stairs right next to, like, all of the seats. All of a sudden, he just comes walking up. And you just hear my screams, like, escalate. They're like, you have to watch. I saw every crevice of his face. He looked older than I imagined, but I love him. And so basically, I legit was like, he was just standing right there. So I didn't know what to do. So I just start petting him because I didn't know what to do. I'm like, he's standing here, might as well just cherish it and just keep touching him. This girl next to me said, like, she like asked for a hug while he's singing. He is singing to our faces, and he hugs her, and then I start hitting him because I'm like, I want in on that. Like,
that's terrible.
Yeah,
you abused
I
him.
legit was hitting him. I feel bad. And so I'm filming, and then I'm grabbing Annika's arm because she's behind me, and I'm trying to make sure she touches him because I feel bad. I want her to touch him. And
what a good friend does.
yeah. And I'm like at the filming my hand just petting him, like, look here, I'm touching
But
you.
you can't really see anything. It's
No.
so dark.
And so basically he finally walks down and you just see my hand like, I'm like walking back to my seat and it's just like all dark. You just hear me crying and my mom's like, did you get him? And I'm like, I touched him, Mom. Is this real life? Like, it is classic.
She sounds so high.
Yeah, literally I was high on life. I mean, if he realized what I was doing, which I was legit just petting him and screaming in his beautiful face.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
But I mean, at least that like came out. So then if I'm able to see him in real life, maybe I'll be calmer this time. But yeah, she wasn't there. She would judge me so hard.
Yeah, I'd always be the cool one, but it's a good thing because then you embarrass yourself and then I look extra cool.
Well,
I'm just like, hey, I like your work.
Or maybe they think I'm funny and they're like, haha, she's funny, be like her. No. Anyway, I guess, alright guys, well we just wanted to do another freeze time and do a funny story this time, not a weird serious one. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed. I'll edit that out. Alright, goodbye.